Going to Legion, as like always, we got Doug. How do you say it? Stanhope. Deadbeat hero. This was this was a suggestion a while back. Somebody were like, "Oh man, you're really loving the Bill Burr and or the Norm Macdonald." I don't think it was Norm. I think it was way back in the Bill Burr era. And they're like, "Hey man, if you're liking that stuff, check this guy out. You may like it." We're going to do just a quick, it's an hour long. You guys, if you guys have been here before, you know that I kind of break this stuff up into multiple episodes. We don't make these videos that are super long unless it's just something really crazy and I just lose track of time. But we're going to give this a small snippet, right? We're going to listen to like maybe one or two of the jokes, maybe like 5 minutes worth. And we'll see if, this guy has a following, if this is something that people in my community want to watch. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments down below. Hey, it doesn't have to be a lot of people. It's just if you guys like it, I'll keep checking it out. I love stand-up. It's one of my favorite things ever. And if the people want it, doesn't have to get like crazy views or anything. But if the people want it, even if it's a handful, I'll keep checking it out. But like I said, I'm not going to dedicate a whole bunch of time for the possibility of something. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's just check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. I kind of do. I kind of hope it's hilarious. Let's go. And I hope it doesn't get blocked. That's great. That's really fucking great. I might find a better quality one after this.
Did you work hard all week?
I saw like another one.
Don't do that. Don't drink on weekends either. When people come out Friday, Saturday, don't drink. If you're gonna feel like shit tomorrow, drink Sunday through Thursday. If you're gonna feel like shit, do it on the company dime. What are you gonna do on Monday morning that you need to be wide awake and alert for, right? Oh, I deliver Pepsi products. Well, do it with a hangover. Fuck them. Drink on the job. Fucking waste your nice weekend. You could be doing something good for yourself. I'm only drinking tonight just to keep up my Cal Ripken-like perfect attendance streak. But it's just token,
That girl really thought that was funny.
Whatever, if you don't do shit you hate, people work jobs they hate. There's another way. Whatever it is you do, fucking quit. Go in Monday and steal a bunch of shit and quit. If you don't absolutely love it, if you wouldn't do it for free, and steal big shit too. Don't grab some stationery and paper clips just to make a statement. Grab some big cash registers and computer monitors. Get the fuck out. People talk to you and they try to convince you that they like what they do just because it sucks less than what they used to do that sucked a lot. And they'll try to convince you like it's going to make them really enjoy it. I love my job. They regurgitate shit their guidance counselor taught them in high school that got them into a shitty job to begin with. And they regurgitate all that rhetoric. They say, I like my job at Banana Republic because I get to work with people.
I don't have a job. I
work with people. You stack pants, for fuck's sake.
I like this guy. This guy's
people
good.
You meet say, I'm just looking, and they try to get away from you. That's not how it works.
I say that.
Work with people. Go to whore or something, Just something. Oh.
Go whore. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Go whore. Yeah. Good advice. I like it.
I had two women walk out of a show in Minneapolis, which is nothing out of the ordinary. People will leave. I go on stage, it's like I'm leading you into battle. You're not all going to be here at the end. Just try not to take it too seriously. Eventually, I'm going to hit a subject that you're going to be queer about and go, don't. Just wait for the next joke.
Queer.
And, go take a piss or whatever you have to do when don't get all upset.
It's hot in here. Sorry if I'm sweating.
I'm probably wrong about half the shit I say, and you can find me to be a hypocrite about. I will call you stupid for not knowing shit that I just found out yesterday. And, what you fucking people don't pick up? You don't read conspiracytheory.com, you fucking losers. I read that yesterday. I'm smart. I had two women walk out of a show in Minneapolis. And again, it wasn't because it wasn't something I said. It wasn't some people just show up places to complain. That's their form of entertainment, is complaining. They just can't wait to bitch. And these women walked out and they caused a ruckus with the manager in the lobby because I'm drunk. That's their reason. He's just drunk up there. We didn't pay to see this. Look at him. He's obviously drunk. It's just drunk, it's that. I'm not driving a bus, motherfucker. What do you care? What? I'm a comic. I'm saying stuff. Words are coming out of my mouth. It's not like I'm curled up fetal. I shit my pants. It's not like I'm a spectacle. I'm a comic. What do you give a fuck? It's like the steroids in baseball. What do you give a shit? You just paid to watch balls fly over your head like a retard. Ew, it's a ball. Ew, what? Do you care what makes it go out? You don't give a... That's like going to a titty bar and complaining because your lap dancer is a communist. So what? The tits are out? What did you pay to see? What is your problem?
American tits. That's...
You people.
Oh, I might watch a little bit more
Alcohol doesn't get credit where credit is due. And it's not the best drug. It's not even in the top 5, but it's the easiest one to get. And we're a fat, lazy country of convenience. And alcohol is...
I just want to say real quick, first of all, what the hell? I don't usually pause in my reactions. I really hate it. I just want to say, every time he says things like queer, I don't know if he's going to say the actual slur or not for gay people. When he says things like retard, I'm in my 30s. I said horrible crap before I even knew what those words meant. Nowadays, that shit is just so beyond people. When he said retard, I kicked out of whatever he was saying, and I listened instantly for the crowd. I wanted to hear. It kind of felt like some of them died down because some were like, "Oh, the word retard." But there's just this one woman that she's either hammered or she's from the South and she don't give a fuck about anything, and she's laughing her ass off. I love that woman. That woman's great. Yeah, but every time he said, like, he seems like a comic I'm gonna like. He's a guy that's gonna be saying all the hot button shit, and I'm gonna be waiting. Is people gonna go, oh, and bitch and groan and moan for the stuff he says, but still stay? I'm curious. Let's go.
Very convenient.
Get back
drug.
into it.
If this was an ecstasy bar, I would come in. I'd order a large. I'd be drinking Evian right now, right? But it ain't that easy to get. And at the same time, if drinking required that I had to sit in a fucking Denny's parking lot for 2 hours in the middle of the night waiting for my friend Alan to answer his voicemail and finally show up just to drop off a six-pack, yeah, I'd never drink again. A lazy fuck is what I am. But it's got benefits. It doesn't get the credit. You can find every statistic and number and pie chart for where alcohol has ruined the party, but the benefits. For a while, airline flight attendants were trying to lobby to get alcohol taken off of airplanes because they said, 91% of all air rage incidents are alcohol related. Okay, fine. How much air rage is averted because of alcohol, right? How many times was someone just about to choke out that sky cunt that should have been replaced by a Coke machine years ago? They're the worst now. Since 9/11, they're all full of that hero syndrome in their head, and they think they're the last line of defense to the cockpit rather than a waste of space and polyester. And maybe someone gets on the plane and he's just been finger fucked way too many times trying to get from point A to point B and waiting in lines and screened and searches. It's everything but looking in your ass. It's the only difference between that and a prison search. And he goes through that. He gets to the front gate and they go, yeah, we accidentally oversold this flight. We're looking for volunteers who will sit another night in Memphis because we goofed and oversold the flight. If I had a used car and I sold it to 3 different people and I took cash, they all show up on the same day to pick it up. I'm looking for 2 volunteers who will wait till I accidentally oversold this piece of shit Dodge Omni. It would fucking kick me in the balls. I would be doing jail time for fraud. Maybe someone goes through all that and he's about to tear out the larynx of the pig that tells him to sit up straight during takeoff because he's had enough. But no, he has a few vodka Collins first and he chills out just enough to let her live one more day. How many times has alcohol been the hero?
Sky cunt. Oh yeah. I feel the same way. I hate Stewardess. They're
How many
fucking
highway
trash.
fatalities have been caused because of the .08 DUI law, where everyone is so paranoid now that one fucking thick neck like you has 2 light beers at happy hour, but you're so paranoid because of the DUI laws, you're driving home, you're not even looking at the road, you're just staring in the rear view mirror looking for cops. You don't even notice you hit a kid on a bike in a crosswalk. You can't find the numbers on shit like that, right? I think a drug dealer sells me drugs and I go haywire and fuck something up, they blame the drug dealer. I think you hit a kid on a bike in a crosswalk, you're looking for cops, you should blame the cops.
Or the kid.
There's only 2 types of people who are against drugs. There's people who have never done drugs and the people who really sucked at doing drugs. And everyone else has to suffer. That's why the whole medicinal marijuana thing. I mean, I've done some benefits for them, but first of all, I'm not a pot smoker. I've tried it, gave it plenty of opportunities. It didn't work for me. If it works for you, have at it. But just the argument where it's a pro-drug argument, but the fact that they have to say it's, this is just about medicine. No, if you're going to have a pro-drug argument, start the argument where it starts. It's my fucking business. Fuck off. I mean, you don't put that on the sign. You're going to use tact and stuff that I don't have. That's why I'm not in charge of any of those things. But, I mean, but they have to do it. The reason, it boils down to old fucks vote. And that's the problem with this country. Old fucks vote and we don't. We have shit to do. Old fucks have nothing to do but judge you and vote. They don't have to work at UPS on Super Tuesday. They have nothing to do. Hang around the polls, judge you and vote. They're bitter. Why is he smiling? It must be something wrong with you. Vote no on whatever it is he's doing. He's smiling. We don't vote, we got shit to do, right? And that's why they have to put the argument in old people context. Don't worry, old people are baby boomers are gonna start to die in droves, and it's a good thing. I know a lot of them are our parents, but sorry, you're gonna go. Sorry, Mom, goodbye, right? Yeah, your day's over, and there's new shit that you won't accept because people do that. Old people, they look back at the good old days, and it was good because they were young. But they act like it was the day. No, it was because youth is good. That's gone and you're fucked. It's not the day, and then they reject anything that's new. It's like we do with fucking hip-hop if you're in your 30s. Oh, fuck that ain't music. We had music back when 38 Special was around. Why no? Let's all fucking kill ourselves for the hypocrisy, right?
This guy's great.
But that's why they use the medicinal marijuana argument, because if you put it in a medical context, now old people are all sympathy and heartstrings. We don't want to get high. This is really just about Jimmy with glaucoma. Bring out Milky Eye Jim. He gets to the old people, and old people see the milky eyes, and they go, my friend Fran from Normandy had milky eyes the last time I saw him, and I vote yes. Right? And it's a bullshit argument, but it wastes too much time. Start the argument where it starts. I have the right to do whatever the hell I want to my own body. If it kills me slowly, happy for me, fuck you, clack, clack, stop me. Right?
Jesus.
Start the argument, because you're wasting my time. You're gonna spend
clack,
25
clack,
years
stop
so Milky Eye Jim can get a government-subsidized bong hit of some dirt weed. I want to buy mushrooms at Walmart tomorrow. Let's start just fight this one out.
Oh, okay. I gotta stop it right there. That was so much. Okay, I kind of 5-minute rule because I didn't know if it was gonna be good. It was good. I should have said, hey, we're gonna be watching it. If it's better, a little bit more. Maybe I said that. I don't know. I was laughing a lot. That was really good. We've watched, maybe a little bit more than a tenth of this. Not even a quarter yet. Almost a quarter, I guess. Kind of. Really? Is it? Yeah. It was 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. I guess if you want to make that. I don't know. We've already watched a lot of it though. 11 minutes. This was great. He was really funny. This suggestion was a long time ago, so I actually don't remember who suggested it. But thank you for whoever it was. I don't know if you're watching. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye. Waiting for that to happen. But I've had a blast checking him out so far. He does kind of have a style where I think that these jokes definitely would be funnier if they came from maybe a younger Ron White or even a Bill Burr maybe if he was, or Anthony Jeselnik if that's what he was gonna. He doesn't really. I haven't listened to him in a while, but he he doesn't really talk about this kind of stuff. He mostly talks about rape and stuff like that, which is whatever, and holocausts. But their delivery, I definitely think that his delivery isn't the best. I don't know why. His delivery is just kind of. I like his. With that being said, not liking his delivery, not that oh god, I'm just like stumbling all over the place here. I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's bad. But on the same note, I actually like that because whether he's drunk or he's just whoever he is, his delivery is definitely like it doesn't feel like an act. It doesn't feel like it's been rehearsed 30,000 times in front of the mirror. He's just like, what? The fucking sky cunts, you know? Yeah. It's not just rehearsed and not just so manufactured, right? But I definitely think that that does kind of pull back a little bit of what maybe things could have been a lot funnier, I guess. I don't really know. I think that some of his stuff could have been, if it was refined and processed, like rehearsed 30,000 times in a mirror. I definitely think it could have been a little funnier or a lot funnier, depending on. I think people with deliveries like Bill Burr, or even Anthony, if you want to do it slow and crazy, but not really so much his style of delivery, but his confidence and his direct way, right? Like, I'm not really comparing their styles of delivery, but like their confidence and how they deliver it, not how they talk and deliver it. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, right? There is you delivering it in a clear and concise manner, no matter how fast you're going, and then there's him in the stutterverse. You know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't matter. I'm not like, it's really hard I'm really trying to explain it right off the top of my head, right? Like, I guess the delivery of a joke is one thing, but you could split it into two. How fast they talk or the way their voice, inflects and stuff like that as they deliver it. And the confidence behind their delivery. I'm kind of more talking about the confidence side. Just kind of getting it out there and one cohesive joke and not like it's like a earthquake and it's a Richter scale, you know what I mean? It's like it's everywhere. Which again, I find that to be fun to watch in a way because it's not manufactured or not rehearsed so much, but I definitely think that if he did do it that way, some of his jokes probably would have landed a lot harder. But I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing for the most part. I know I'm like talking like these circles, kind of contradictory. What? That's not a word. Contradicting myself, I guess, in a way. I'm just, it's off the top of my head. I'm just trying to explain it the best I can, And I've talked a whole lot right here, so it's already at an 18-minute video. We're going to end it. Like I said, I don't think, just because if it could be delivered in a better way and be funnier doesn't mean that I think he should. I still like what I'm watching, and he's really funny. I just think he could be funnier. But maybe it's just his whole personality that makes it. I don't know. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.